Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inside the Newsroom. I'm Maddie Paul, and this live cam behind me is coming from Sioux Center, Iowa, Dordt University. And this is Inside the Newsroom. We bring you the trending stories of the KELOLAND area, and we bring in our newsroom staff members to talk about these stories. And they just happen to be the same trending stories that you see every day on our newscasts and online at KELOLAND.com. I have a show ready for you that has a lot to do with our morning show staff members, which is pretty fitting because I've been filling in for the morning show for this week while Summer Rodershot is just out for vacation, which has been actually so much fun to be able to do. So I'll talk more about my experience at the end of the show, but we'll get into some trending stories before we get to my own personal stories. But first, I just want to give a big shout out reminder about our 12 Days of KELOLAND Plus Christmas contest. So there is on our website the 12 Days of KELOLAND Plus. With this on our website, you can enter so that you have a chance to get one Roku streaming stick. All you have to do is enter your email, verify that you read our terms and conditions, that you're 18 years and older, and then you just submit your name, and then we will start announcing those names, I believe, next week. Next Monday. Yep, December 14th. That is next week. We'll start listing out those names and providing information about how you'll be able to get your gift, because it's just the gift of KELOLAND Plus that we from KELOLAND News will give to you. But that's just a little reminder I wanted to plug here for KELOLAND Plus. But let's get into what the heart of Inside the Newsroom is. Let's get to those trending stories. Let's bring in our newsroom staff members to talk about those trending stories. So we're going to learn about providing Christmas gifts to local foster families. So stick with us. We'll have more on Inside the Newsroom when we come back after the break. And welcome back to Inside the Newsroom. A nonprofit working to ease the burden on foster families is currently checking its Christmas list. Travis Fossing tells us how the Foster Network is giving back to kids in foster care and how you helped make it happen.
The generosity of the community is on full display at the Foster Network following the organization's Give Joy This Christmas event.
The support from the community this year has been phenomenal. We put out our wish list around the 1st of November, and I'm happy to say they've all been claimed.
If you can imagine it, we have it. There's a lot of Legos. I see that all the time, a lot of stuffed animals.
Hundreds of gifts were dropped off at Giving Trees in the Sioux Falls area and will now be handed out to local foster families.
Distribution is the end of this week. We're looking forward to that. We're very well prepared. Our volunteers have been amazing, and we're really looking forward to see the joy on the kids.
We've got officially 700 children needing gifts, and the reality is more and more kids will enter foster care between today and then, so we'll have more children added to the list.
Kristen Rhodes is a nonprofit's board chair and understands the significance of the gifts to foster families.
What's different about families providing care for other children is they maybe weren't anticipating to have 6 kids in their home. They didn't have that in their budget. They've got just as many activities, and then add in the financial stress of Christmas gifts for 3, 4, 5 additional kids.
All in the hope of making this Christmas one to remember.
They're coming out of very difficult times, trauma, and having this opportunity to have joy is very meaningful for them.
And Travis Fossing joins us at the digital desk now to talk more about this story. Travis, what drew you into this story initially? Is this a follow-up to a story that you've covered before or anything like that?
You know, I've covered Christmases in the past with the Foster Network, but I've been working with the Foster Network for quite a few years now. Actually, when they were in their former location, it was in the back end of a sushi restaurant over on 26th Street. They used to operate out of this small area and had things stacked all the way to the ceiling. And now they're in a much bigger location, but they always need more space, and they've got a whole room right now full of toys and gifts that are ready to go for Christmas.
I was going to say, I'm glad to hear that they have more space, because I was happily surprised to see how many toys the Foster Network was able to receive through the visuals that you were able to gather for the story. So what stood out to you as you were in that space, seeing all those toys there?
Yeah, I was amazed myself walking in just to see how many toys and how many bags were ready to go, and to find out that basically with those trees, the Christmas trees that were out, every tag was accounted for and all the gifts were accounted for. So at this point, maybe most surprisingly, they're good with toys, but they did say that they could still use more gifts of snow pants. And that's one of the links that we attached with this story on our website was just their wish list is for more snow pants, because with all the snow out there right now, they have a lot of kids coming in looking for snow pants, and can be a Christmas gift as well.
Before you went in to get the interviews or even capture any visuals, what did you think was one of the most important visuals or sound to get for this story? And then how did you find yourself gathering that?
Yeah, and it was the toys, which they made very easy for us by having rooms full of toys. We just knew that, okay, if we're going to be talking about gifts going out to kids and this time of the year with those kids in foster care, they're going to be wanting those toys, and not so much the clothes and the shoes right now. They want toys, and it was amazing how many toys they had ready to go. You
brought this up when we were anchoring together during KELOLAND this morning, but I want to talk about it here for Inside the Newsroom too. So what did you learn about the importance of these toys, especially when it comes to foster families adding to current families that they may have and figuring out budgets?
Yeah, and Kristen kind of mentioned that in the story, just talking about, some of these families, it might be a family of 4 with 2 kids, and then all of a sudden they have the opportunity to serve as foster families. Well, if they have 3 or 4 kids come in right before Christmas, that maybe is money they didn't have accounted for, coming up with 4 more gifts or 8 more gifts for those kids. So just having these gifts going out to families that are in need is really important. And they're giving out these gifts this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to families that had registered by mid-October for these originally. But if they have new placements, they're going to allow those families to come in. So if some families end up with some kids in foster care here in the next couple of weeks, they'll still take care of them now.
I really appreciate all these details you're able to bring us here. But what was one of your biggest takeaways from creating the story?
It's just that you want everybody to have the best Christmas possible. And these kids are in a scary situation for them. They didn't ask to be put into foster care, into a foster family, and just trying to make the best of it at this juncture is just the most important thing. And, what kid doesn't love to open presents on Christmas morning?
Well, thank you so much for bringing all these details here to the digital desk, Travis, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Sounds good.
When we get to
I'll
anchor again. I know you will be there. Travis, thank you for being here. And everyone stick around, because coming up next, we're learning more about those winds that are coming on tonight. Also, there may be some blowing snow concerns. So our meteorologist, Scott Munt, will join us here for Inside the Newsroom when we come back after the break. And welcome back to Inside the Newsroom. It's Inside the Newsroom Fashion, having some fun with Scott Munt.
Fashion? I am anything but fashion.
We were just talking about on the morning show today, though,
yeah,
how you were in trend, though. Yep, I am actually so glad you brought that up.
But I have to, but go ahead and run the clip.
All right, I'm going to run the clip first, and then you can say what you need to say.
You never know where you'll run into wildlife in South Dakota.
A viewer sent us this video from West 12th Street, 2 miles west of Cherry Lake. You can see a rafter of turkeys gathered in his front yard.
He says the parade moves through around 9 a.m. almost daily. If you capture any video or pictures of the wildlife in your area, you can submit them to KELOLAND.com/YouShare.
Do it at a safe distance, too, because I don't mess with big birds. Not even close. I would be way far away. The minute they start squawking, I'm out.
We were talking a little bit about the term rafter of turkeys.
Yes, I've
I
never
had to
heard
look
of
it
that
up too.
before.
Usually you just hear a flock of turkeys. Well, it
Yeah.
sounds like rafter is more of the proper way of saying it. That it used to be they'd gather on the rafters of houses or
there
barns.
it is,
Wow, a
yeah.
little history lesson this morning.
For
guess so.
wildlife, that's
Yeah, for
proper.
wildlife, yeah, proper. A rafter of turkeys.
Or the parade, as we said too, the parade of turkeys lining
That
it down.
got my attention too, saying rafter.
Right?
I'm like,
I don't know if I've ever heard
Interesting.
of that before. Now, Scott, or not Scott, you or Travis.
Yeah, that's
you looked it
Travis.
up.
Travis, to your right,
It's the
Scott.
We're
ties.
both wearing
It's
the
the
same
ties.
thing, so you know.
pretty close. Yeah.
No, you guys are matching. I missed the memo completely. I had to change it up just a little bit.
At least I know I'm in style then.
How do you know you're in style? Just
Because
you
Travis is
matching?
wearing.
Okay. Brian and I will do something tomorrow then.
Brian's leaving the studio. He's like,
He's had enough.
Too much of this.
had enough. These guys are silly.
That's the best part. You're like, Brian's out of here. He's literally walking out of the studio for a second.
Well, I loved your. Well, how do you know you're in style?
Yeah.
Well, I know that because I'm
He's wearing
mimicking somebody else.
Travis was
it's
right
not
with you
me.
there too.
That maybe that other person's out of style. How about that?
No. I'm so glad that you brought up that you got that style, that you're in fashion.
Fashion, yeah.
The purple, though, I completely missed the memo on that. Brian was wearing something, what was it, like a little orangey or hint,
What do you-
hint of blue?
When do you say copper?
Copper, that's what it was.
Is that what
His
he
tie
said?
was a bit copper, and I just had a Mod Podge of like white, red, and blue or something on
It
me.
looked good. Very,
Thanks.
very festive. Because we say, now, do you have that clip
No,
with the Christmas lights?
I don't have that clip.
Now I said festive because I think Travis brought up what you were wearing with your multicolors that you blended in with the Christmas lights, which is on a graphic behind you during one of the segments.
I don't know if we said that on air or not.
No, we
because
didn't.
We said that after it happened because I was like the new person on the morning show filling in, and I feel left out with all the costumes and stuff.
Costumes?
Costumes.
Yeah,
Wait a second.
that's what this is.
Costumes with all the
Attire?
I feel like
use that term. I used attire as a term this weekend before going to the Christmas party.
really
And I said, "Hey, Melanie,
jar.
we need a sound effect for
Clink.
something
Can you find
that.
me like a little?
I'll try.
And then as it like keeps building up, the Melanie jar, it's like more.
It
you can hear
changes-
more.
Yeah, it changes the sound, the tone, or whatever.
Anyway,
So
so you're talking to Melanie.
So I said, I was Saturday, and I come up the stairs, and I say, "Hey, Melanie, at least we'll have the right attire for the Christmas party this weekend." Because we both had sweaters that had snow on them.
Okay.
And it was snowing.
It was snowing pretty bad
And
this
she's
weekend.
like, "What about the tires?" And I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself too, am I using it wrong?
My brain had to speed up a little bit there when you said a tire. I was like, a
Yeah.
tire? Oh wait, no, a tire.
Yeah. So maybe I say it wrong. I don't know.
No, you say
But-
you say it right. It's just that no one uses it.
But we, because I'm old.
No, that no one said that. You're in style, remember?
So that she was thinking about, the tires on a car and the snow. And I'm like, what? I go, yeah, we're going to show up on a unicycle through the snow
on a tire
on a tire.
at a safe and slow speed too.
Yes.
On your tire.
Because you had to drive safe and slow. And you have to do that again later today, too, and when these winds pick up.
Oh,
Not that you had any weather questions, but, just trying
absolutely
to
not
keep
for
it
Inside
going,
Newsroom.
doing that segue in the weather, too.
No, I want to talk more about this morning. I had another.
We got another one?
Well, I don't got another clip, but I got another story. Because yesterday we were talking about my own personal mishaps of doing the morning show.
Yeah?
And quick context for viewers who need a little catch up. Well, not the sauce, but
Attire, ketchup,
catch up with what I'm going to talk about. Is
the sauce.
is it a sauce? Whatever. And so a dipping sauce.
Okay.
Anyway, my brain, ADHD, I don't know. So I did the morning show yesterday, and that was my first time anchoring here at KELOLAND, and that was a lot of fun. I had a great time. The thing is, I put in my contacts that I've had for about a year or so now, and they didn't help me read the prompter. So I took them out and I could read better. But I'm squinting like the whole time. Like I'm like, looking at the prompter. So today I wore my glasses.
Yeah. Where are they
on
now?
Studio. They're off. So you can see more squinting.
Yeah.
They're right here. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break. They're right here. Well, the thing is, I prefer to wear my contacts when I do anything on air, on KELOLAND Plus, whatever it may be. I prefer it just because I feel like the glasses for me, I feel a little bit more restricted. Sometimes
Restricted,
there's
and
glare.
it could be a distraction.
Yeah,
to the viewer.
For me, because I don't want to feel like I don't know, blocked off some way or there's something heavy on my face and I'm paying attention to that. I want to pay attention to.
It just feels like you're always looking outside a window.
Yeah, the frames, yeah. But I wore them today. I was just like, you know what? I have to be able to read to do this. So
And what was the outcome?
It was great. I mean, it was fine.
It wasn't any of this.
No, I did
It was
not
all
squint.
I could read that. Oh, that's all. Oh, yeah. Why don't you make it smaller?
Way
for me?
too right. Yeah, give me a
challenge.
challenge. I want something. I need something bigger and better now. Oh gosh, yeah. Can we dance a little bit more? Can we keep standing up and sitting down? I should ask the producers that tomorrow. I always ask because I keep learning with doing the morning show how we explain the set and what each part of the set is. You don't think you could do it?
I don't know those terms either.
I'm not, and I'm learning, and we do
Just
use
point.
it. That's kind of how I feel. I'm like, just tell me where to go in my ear with the IFB. But I'm learning a bit more about that. So every time I go to the spot, like when I do the storyteller or whatever, I'm at that wall, and I'm like, oh, does this spot look good, or should I go over here? Should I stand over here? I'm still learning like those marks for the set.
And I don't know if anybody told you either, but there is that monitor in there that shows the 3 cameras as to what they're shooting at.
Yes, way in the back, right?
Yeah. And I mean, with your eyesight, I don't know if it's going to work.
It just got
but I do
slaughtered.
I do use those
to check.
Where I'm supposed to line up.
I kind of do the same thing because I want to make sure like my hands aren't distracting because I use my hands when I talk. And so when I anchor, it's actually interesting. Yesterday I tried like folding my hands and I tried putting them under the desk. And today I tried putting my hands on top of the desk but keeping them flat.
Right.
And so I would watch those cameras and see. And then I watched a little bit back of how I did to see like, oh, is it distracting or not? Because I like to look back personally to see, okay, like what is or isn't distracting. I was distracted by wearing my glasses, but that's just me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's just me personally.
Well, can we go back to that contact comment that you made about they're a year old?
They were about a year old.
Really? How can you keep a... Now, maybe I'm wrong here.
No,
I shouldn't use the term maybe. A year for contact lenses? I remember I had the extended wears, but I never had them a year.
Mine are definitely... They were
clean
built,
them, I hope?
Oh my gosh, yeah, every day. Every use. Every use you clean them, of course. Every use. But they did, and supposed to last, honestly, maybe even 2 years.
Wow.
I got a really big extended contact prescription, but I think my prescription has changed, so that's why I had to...
I didn't know they could last that long.
Yeah, there's some crazy ones out there now. But I've actually never used the everyday ones.
Oh,
I don't know if it would help.
Oh, they were great. Did we talk about this last year on the show, or was it behind the scenes?
I think it was behind the scenes, how you would wear it before, and now you're just like,
great.
Whatever.
The only time I wear them now, softball.
Oh, that makes sense. I wondered if you went blind for those, because I would probably just go blind. But you want to do good.
Well,
you're competitive.
I don't know how good, but yeah, that's the only time that I wear them now. Even when I work out, I just have to keep my glasses on.
You do?
Yeah.
I think I do too.
Yeah,
I don't think I go blind for anything like that.
Now the eyes just get too dry.
That was my problem this morning too. My eyes were so irritated. I wear like false eyelashes too sometimes, and oh, you do too?
Do not.
Oops. Well, my eyes get a little irritated from that. Even wearing any type of eye makeup, I'm always crying a little bit.
You put it on the white. I mean,
why do I have to do this? I do this to myself. That's the hardest thing.
One thing I've noticed, because I put powder on, because I got a lot of nothing up here, is it flakes off or something. So then I take these off and I got clean them off that way during the show. Hopefully not when I'm on.
I was going to say, I've never noticed when you're on or anything like that.
Hold on, viewer. I'll tell you about this snow coming.
It makes you look very sophisticated almost. Like in the movies when they take them off and they're...
and they do the thinking pose?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yes. That was excellent. Rafter of turkeys, though. You know, I feel like I'm joining the rafter of turkeys for KELOLAND this morning.
No, you're not. The rafter of fun.
I'm the leader of the rafter of fun.
Yeah, it's been great having you. You'll be back again tomorrow.
Yes, I'll be back tomorrow.
And then you'll need a break from us Thursday, Friday.
Then it's donezo. Yeah, I'll be off Thursday, Friday. So going to be doing not the morning show that time.
So you said, managers, have you seen these people in the morning? I need a break from them.
No.
Is that how it came?
No, I'd keep coming back. I'd always come back. You never know. Maybe I'll just jump in. I'll make a VO, pop in every once in a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've wanted to do that here, like put Captain 11, our little figure over there, like kind of somewhere around the digital desk, see if viewers can spot Captain 11. But we don't really use that camera anymore because I'd prefer to use my green screen, my live cam. Oh, do you know where this is?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask that.
Should I move more?
No. Gosh, I want to... Dakota Wesleyan? Mitchell?
No.
Is it Iowa?
It is Iowa.
Between those two.
I was going to say it looks nice, but it kind of looks...
It's a winter wonderland.
Kind of looks like winter hit in Strucken. That's about that on that. All right, Scott, we're super out of time. We got to wrap this up, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to do KELOLAND this morning with you tomorrow and see what kind of shenanigans we get up to then. It's always fun. It really is. So I'm excited for that.
Watch that weather, too. I mean, yeah, it's going to be...
Thank you for bringing that up.
Serious time as well.
Everyone...
Just because a lot of wind coming, blowing snow, possibly freezing rain during the morning in northeastern South Dakota. So a lot going on in our weather over the next 24, 36 hours.
Right. And I know Brian Carsons was saying potential black ice tomorrow morning, too. So everyone watch Whether or Not. That is on demand now on KELOLAND Plus, the app. And 1:30 live, if you haven't watched it yet, or if you're watching it live, it'll re-air at that time too. But I think you should watch it on demand. KELOLAND Plus, that's the best place to go and look. So I think that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you so much for watching Inside the Newsroom. And until next time, have a great day, everyone.
The wave.
The wave.
Back here.
Please.
There we go. Now
yeah, the wave.